terrific effort.
You don't see this sort of thing often these days because the concentration on defensive skill is so strong. Open goal for Boyd, and the Bulldogs lead by 56. Boyd back at the pack and get a step away, surely rolls it. That is brilliant.
Boyd could be the target. Boyd's got it, he's through. Open goal, bang.
Boyd, it's always great to catch up with you. I'm feeling old sitting here alongside of you on the eve of playing your 200th game. How does it feel, mate, from the rookie list to 200 games?
Yeah, it's surreal, to be honest with you, and never thought that get to this many games, and thought that after I played a couple in my first year, I thought, okay, well, that's what AFL footy's like. I've tasted it. I might have to move on now, but I've been lucky enough to be given an opportunity to play for an extended period of time, and I've just had a ball doing it. Love it.
You played junior footy at Narre Warren.
Yep.
Chris Newman and Adam McPhee.
Yes.
You won premierships on a regular basis back then. Were you an elite junior player, or were you in the middle of the pack?
No, I was probably more towards the back end of the pack, pretty ordinary. Got carried through by a very good side. As you said, Chrissy Newman and Adam McPhee, they were the elite players in that side. And we had some really, really good players across the board. And we went on to win 7 or 8 premierships in a row, and was carried by a good team.
Is it true Scotty Clayton saw you play one game in the Frankston Reserves and recruited you on the basis of that?
I'm not sure that's entirely correct. I think he saw me play one game in the Frankston Seniors, because I played the whole year in the Frankston Reserves that year, so I don't think I did enough in one game to get drafted. I think they had their eye on me in the year prior to that. Got overlooked in that draft, in that rookie draft, and I think they just sort of kept their eyes on me.
Gian Siracusa knocked away by Longmuir. Chance for McManus. Down he went. Good tackle by Boyd. Boyd knocks it across the line. Well done, young man.
I remember you coming as a rookie listed player, and you had a presence about you straight away. You walked in, you carried yourself in a certain way that not a lot of rookie listed players do, that almost like you were determined and pretty confident you're going to make it. Is that a fair snapshot of what you were like when you first walked into the place?
I'm not sure that I was confident that I was going to make it. I was probably determined to make it, but probably didn't have a lot of self-confidence at that stage. I probably had a presence that probably masked a bit of insecurities, I guess, but you know, as time went on and I felt a bit more comfortable in the surroundings and with the people around me, I sort of started to feel like, yeah, okay, I might belong here, and just tried to work as hard as I possibly could to make sure I stuck around.
Well, the one thing you know with young Boyd is that it won't be for a lack of trying. He's got enormous endeavour, got a nice strong body on him, and he'll put himself in at all Ks.
None of us are surprised that you're the captain of the Bulldogs. Everyone that I know that was been involved with you felt that you were a leader from day one. Did you feel as though you had some leadership qualities?
Probably thought I had some qualities. Probably never envisioned myself to be the captain of the place, but you know, I'm humbled and honoured to be given that role, and I think over the journey I've had to work on a few things, a few deficiencies, and some things that probably weren't quite up to scratch in terms of my leadership style, and develop my own sort of style that I guess I could adapt to the different personalities at the club. So that's been a challenge.
Well, what was holding you back then? What were the deficiencies that you talk about?
I probably saw life and footy as one way and that's it, just my way or the highway sort of stuff, and I probably realised over the time that there's different people out there who are able to do different things to get the results that they get, so probably just adapting to that.
Nice, oh, good boy. Well done, give it. Well done, lads, good boys. Yes.
You've taken the captaincy, Bordy, at a time where the club has got a new coach, hasn't got the win-loss record that you would like. Has that brought a whole heap more pressure to the role than you would have thought?
I'm not sure if it's brought pressure externally. I think I've put a bit of pressure on myself, but certainly the club and the coach, there's been no pressure in that sense. I think we've just stuck together really well, and we know that we're developing some young players, and my role now is to really help with the progression and development of some of those younger players. So look, I've really enjoyed that part of it. I probably haven't enjoyed not getting as many wins as we would like, but I think that'll come in time if we keep on putting the time into these young players.
Do you still have a laugh, mate? Because you look too serious, mate. You used to actually like a beer at the end of the year. You used to like going away on an end-of-season trip. Can you still? Is that still part of your makeup?
Oh yeah, for sure. Love having a laugh more than the next bloke, but I seem to laugh at my own jokes and no one else does. So
well, nothing's changed, mate.
I'm not sure what's going on there, Das. But yeah, I mean, you know, you do. I probably went through a stage for a couple of years where I was really super serious and thought footy was all there was, and you know, you soon realise that there's more to life than footy. As much as we all love it and we're really passionate about it, I'm super passionate about it. I do understand there's life outside of football, and you've got to be able to have a laugh and have a laugh at yourself too. So
Eagleton was that man, but Boyd's got it anyway. Boyd goes in, Dogs in front.
You've already mentioned your mate Crossy. Now, I played, as you did, with Rowan Smith and Brad Johnson, who love each other more than two men I've ever met before. But you and Crossy, you're not far behind, mate, eh? There's a genuine man love between you two. What's the story there?
I'm not sure. It's just a bond.
He reminds you of yourself. Is that right?
We're soulmates or something. I'm not sure. But it's amazing. You know, in the first 3 or 4 years of our careers, we were fighting against each other for spots week in, week out, and yet we became best of friends. And probably the biggest influence for me has been, it's easy to say, but Daniel Cross. And it's hard, you know, it's pretty.
Told you love him, mate.
It's pretty rare to be able to say that about a bloke who's your peer and who's right beside you. But I mean, you think I train hard, and people think I train hard, but to see the things that he does and his just ability to get the best out of himself, it's a fantastic influence.
I can't imagine you having a game where you're a 4 out of 10 or a 5 out of 10. It's your worst days are 7, your best days, you know, somewhere up between a 9 and a 10. It's almost as though you've got the game worked out at the moment.
Well, I wouldn't say I've got the game worked out. It's not getting any easier, I can tell you. But I really enjoy playing footy, and over the last 3 or 4 years, I've just embraced the contest, and that's been the part of the week that I've looked forward to the most. I know it sounds silly, but I think in your younger days you go through footy and pre-seasons and you think, oh, you know, just gee whiz, this is too hard, and even the games get to a point where the nerves and the anxiousness sort of consume you. But over the last 3 or 4 years, I've really let that anxiety and the nervousness around games, you know, drive me, and I really look forward to games, and I think that's part of it, just enjoying what you do.
Congratulations, mate, on 200 games. You should be unbelievably proud. And I get the feeling there's a heap more left in you, mate. Good luck.
Oh, hopefully there's a couple more, but not too many.
Great to see you, mate. Thanks, Woody.
Appreciate it.